may get a little emotional here. Because you see, if it hadn't been for this couple, my life wouldn't be what it is today. And, 3 years ago, I had no idea who they were. But thank God that this lady worked with my mom, and knew my mom liked to travel. And she showed this to my mom, and my mom was a total blue, so she was all about it. And, this is how I met them. My mom called me up and said, "What are you doing Tuesday night?" She said, I told her, I said, "I'm going to get the girls." She said, "Well, don't. I want you to go out and eat with me." Most times she said, "I'm cooking for you." She never tastes me out there. So I said, "Where are we going?" She said, Don't worry about it. Just be at the house at 6 o'clock. So I get there, we're driving the ball. We pull up at the pizza place there. Now, I've got a baseball cap on. I got a baseball cap on, some cut-off camouflage pants, and just a t-shirt. And I walk in, and we go into this room, and there's a sheet hanging on the wall. And a projector sitting there. And I look at my mom and I said, "I'm going to kill you." Because she knew that wasn't the right deal. And then I saw Chris Mayberry sitting there, slacks, dressed to the max, and I'm thinking, really? But then, guys, I get introduced to Mr. Buddy and Miss Debbie Edge. And what happened from there was magic, because what they showed me on the screen, I thought, man, if what they're telling me, what they're telling me is true, this is crazy. It's the best thing I've ever seen. But guys, what's happened to me in the last 3 years when I came on board, and Mr. Buddy can probably attest to this, he probably never thought I'd do anything with this, but I just got excited. And, with these two, they have been just like a second set of parents to me. I love them to death. We fuss and fight like parents and children. I promise you, we've had our rounds because Mr. Buddy's blue and I'm red, and that doesn't work. But you throw a little bit of Miss Debbie with the blue in there, and everything just comes up. But guys, they're in education. They've been in education for 30 years, both of them, and they're retired. And I'm not going to get into their story. I'm going to let them tell it. But guys, if you would, please stand to your feet and welcome Mr. Buddy and Miss Debbie.
This is like a family reunion. Oh, we're so excited. Let me tell you, but it keeps telling me, well, we got 5 minutes. Let me tell you what's happened since the last time we had the regional in Nashville. On May the 25th, I turned in my pencils, my paper, my books, and my babies, teaching them to teaching people how to make a living. Thank you!
Listen, it's exciting for us to be here because we haven't been back to Nashville in several months now because we split off and did our own thing down in Tupelo, and we love that, but it's good to be back and see a lot of folks we ain't got to see. But I'll just share quickly because I know we've got new folks and you may not have heard our story. Debbie and I, we're old as dirt. We didn't know Adam and Eve, but we played with their kids. We're both 60, and 3 years ago I had retired from teaching. We both taught 30 years in the school system. I retired, had a construction company going. You know what happened with the housing market, and came down with a pulmonary embolism, almost died, and was in a situation, and was just kind of getting over all that and dealing with the economy. And my wife comes home one day from school and says, "Hey, a friend of ours invited us to go look at a travel program." And I said, "I ain't going nowhere. I'm just thankful to be alive." And I didn't. And so she went without me. That's the way she is. So the next week I had to live with, you know what I'm saying, when mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Well, that's kind of the way it was. So I had to listen to all that for a week. And so the next week she drags me back and we get to this meeting, this little restaurant, and I'm in Mississippi, and I'm I'm going in and I didn't really want to be there. I was going to eat and that's going to be good. And, sit down and, I'll tell you that. Sit down and all of a sudden this thing gets started and there's this little white-haired Q-tip. Girl. And we had met kind of before the presentation got started, and of course Bethany's 29, and at that time I was 59, and we talked a little bit. She goes, "Buddy Edge, I like you." Now when a 29-year-old tells a 59-year-old she likes him, I was interested in what she was going to say. So anyway, she goes through the presentation, and really, I mean, I get real interested in travel because we'd always wanted to travel, being educators. I was a band director. I don't know if we got any band directors here, but their life, my 50 to 70 hours a week, we didn't have time to travel, never be able to take our kids places with the teacher's income, didn't have the money to really do any nice trips. So it was something we'd always wanted to do. So I said, hey, this can't lose with this. We'll take a trip a year, you know, we'll save as much as we've made. We know some folks like to travel, we'll go share it. And so that's what we did. We jumped in. The couple that had gone with us that night actually got in too, so we sponsored our first one at the meeting. That was pretty nice. And we started sharing it, and by the end of the second month, we had our fees waived, and that was pretty good. And that was really what I got in for. But then they started sharing it with some folks, and I saw this thing start to grow. And a $49 cruise came up, so I said, we're going to check this thing out. But we've been on the same cruise about 4 years before and paid $550 for it. It was a $49 cruise. So I said, well, we'll go see. We're going to wash dishes, swab the deck, or sleep in the rowboat. And we're going to do one. So we go, and guys, listen, if you haven't been on a dream trip, listen, you got to go. You got to go, because once you go, it's a done deal. Because when we came back, we were so excited about that trip. We had friends who had gone on the same cruise the week before and paid $550 for it. So we just started sharing with folks. Now, to make a long story short, over 3 years. 3 years later, we've shared this. We've actually had put in 37 people ourselves. Personally, that's turned into an organization of nearly 1,200 now. I would like to have Marty Green in the Robert's not here, Robert. No, I mean, you know, guys, when they talk about digging a ditch, that's all you do. Just dig a ditch, turn over rocks. There'll be something jump up out of one of them. I tell people when we got started, my giddy up go had got up and win. I had to go look for it. Guys, let me tell you, I'm 60 now, okay? That's 20 years of energy, 20 years of excitement, and 20 years of fun coming up. So thank you, World Ventures. Y'all gonna make it happen.